You know, when you think of the most successful investor of all time, Warren Buffett's name probably comes to mind. But there's this huge paradox in how he got all that wealth. A paradox most people completely miss. He got there by going incredibly slow. Okay, let's unpack this.
I mean, of course. Who doesn't? It's totally human. We see all these headlines about people becoming millionaires overnight, and it's easy to feel like you're getting left behind if you're not on some rocket ship to the moon.
And that right there is what's so wild. Buffett saw that fast lane and he just deliberately avoided it. He never ever chased the quick buck. And that slow, almost boring strategy is exactly what made him one of the wealthiest people on the entire planet.
Okay, so to really get how he did it, we've got to first talk about the big trap he so masterfully sidestepped, the allure of fast money. And this quote from the man himself, it just nails his entire philosophy. From day one, he saw the market for what it was. Not a casino, but a system with one fundamental rule. Patience gets paid. And impatience? Well, impatience pays the patient. See, Buffett got something that most of us miss. Quick money is almost always emotional money. It's all about that fear of missing out, you know? Or just pure greed for a fast win. And because it's driven by feelings instead of actual facts, that kind of money just doesn't stick around.
And he saw this happening all the time. He watched people just pile into the hot stock of the month, listen to rumors and gossip, chase whatever trend was big that week, or dump their cash into what we'd now call a hype coin. To him, all of that was just noise, a distraction from what really matters.
All right, so if he's not chasing all that fast money, what was he doing? Well, he was playing a totally different game. He was playing the long game.
Think about it. While most people are glued to their phones, checking their portfolio every single day, Buffett was thinking in decades. He bought into amazing companies like American Express way back in the 60s and Coca-Cola in 1988. And guess what? They are still massive core holdings for him today. That's not just investing, that's ownership.
And that's the key, right? The mindset is completely different. He wasn't trying to pay for next month's vacation. He was slowly, methodically building a financial fortress for the person he would be 20, 30, even 50 years from now.
Now, this next part is where it gets really mind-blowing. The numbers behind his success, well, they reveal a secret that most people have no idea about.
Get this. Warren Buffett earned over 90% of his entire fortune after his 60th birthday. Seriously, let that sink in for a second. The huge majority of his billions came to him at an age when most people are already thinking about retirement. So how is that even possible? It's not because he finally found that one lucky lottery ticket stock. Nope. It was the slow, steady, unstoppable magic of compounding. His decades of patient investing created this financial snowball that just got bigger and bigger and faster the longer it rolled downhill. And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? The path is actually simple. It's proven. But it's just not as exciting. It doesn't have that thrill of a quick win. And that's exactly why so few people have the discipline to actually do it, even though, like he says, it's the only way that really, truly works. So where does that leave all of us? Well, it pretty much means when it comes to building wealth, we're all standing at a fork in the road. And there are two very, very clear paths to choose from.
On one side, you have the impatient investor. They're chasing the quick flips, buying into the hype, and letting their emotions make all the calls. And on the other side, you've got the patient investor. They're all about consistency, discipline, long-term ownership, and letting that compounding do all the heavy lifting. It's the difference between gambling and actually building something.
At the end of the day, Buffett's secret wasn't just about being slow. It was about being smart. He knew that time, when you pair it with really high-quality investments, becomes the single most powerful ally you can have.
And that really brings it all back to you, doesn't it? I want you to think about your own approach. Are you playing the short game, or are you in it for the long game? Are you investing like the impatient crowd, or like Warren Buffett?
I'd really love to know what you think. Just drop a comment below with one word that describes your mindset right now. Fast or slow? No judgment here, just be honest. And hey, if you got something out of this, if it kind of clicked for you, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. And maybe share it with a friend who needs to hear this. And of course, make sure you're subscribed to D2 Finance, because in our very next explainer, I'm going to break down Buffett's #1 rule for every single beginner. The one thing you have to know before you invest your first dollar. You're not going to want to miss it. Thanks for watching.